What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Ernsky, and today I'm here with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about good habits that you can have and you should bring to your life. Now, this is from a enlightenment perspective of good habits that you should have. Okay? There isn't no specific number. Usually, I just go off and have this rant. My mind just goes to different places. So we're gonna see where this goes. Now, number one, a good habit you should have is working out. I believe it all starts there. Okay, why working out? Because the way that you view yourself is everything. A lot of people, the reason why some people need a lot of money is because they don't believe in their self. They don't. Not in a perspective of getting money. I'm talking about if I was to strip you butt naked and I say, you don't have any money, this is who you are. Some people, they would feel disgusted with themselves. You know, the reason why I always say, like, the way you view yourself is everything. Some people, they use all these things, they do these unnecessary things because they don't like the way that they look, right? The reason why some people, right, they had to talk to 100 different chicks is because they lack something inside. They're not self-validated. And that's the point I was trying to get at is you have to self-validate yourself. A lot of people look for external validation. You have to go within. You have to go within to find positive self-motivation. You have to. Stop looking for external out outside validation and motivation. Stop looking. It's not good for you, number one. And number two, it's going to be hard for it to keep on happening. And you're going to be counting on other people to make you happy and bring motivation to you and bring confidence to you. But really, you should just be looking within. But it all starts with the way that you look, the way you take care of yourself. Okay? I want you to get butt naked and look at yourself and have an honest opinion with yourself. If you sit there and you cover up, it's a serious problem. You need to work on that. So yes, going to the gym is number one. That's number one. Once you get that in order, you will view yourself completely different. You're gonna see what you do need and what you don't need. Okay, some people, they need a Lambo to pull up. Some niggas, they like I don't know. It's previous stories I talk about. I know some dude, he pull up in a bucket and he was fucking the baddest bitches I know. Oh man, funny guy. But anyways, that's the thing, man. I met very handsome guys, and he wasn't rich, and he was fucking the baddest bitches. So I'm like, well, you don't need. And I mean, even myself, I'm not rich, and I fuck bad bitches. Not all of them was bad. To be honest with you, some was a couple stragglers, some was a couple middle class, and some was pretty nice looking. But I only cared about how he treated me. That's one thing I really cared about. You know. But anyways, number two, education. Okay, now here's the thing about education that I hate, right? Is a lot of people, they view people on if did you go to college? Did you go to school or this and that? What degrees do you have? A lot of people, the only reason why they study is because it's about a job. The reason why people go to school isn't for just self-education. They go to get a job. I had so many jobs in my life. Usually I just walk in and tell these people to hire me. Usually I'm like, listen, my name is so and so, and yeah, I seen a position online, and I want to start tomorrow. Oh, but do you have a degree? No, I don't have that. What I do have is the best thing, better than cake and ice cream. The thing I got is better than the land, but what I got is a UFO. I got the thing that will fly, drive, and shoot rockets out the sky. That's what I got. Okay. So the best thing you could do for the company and for me is to hire me, because I'm better than you and anyone that's on this team. As a matter of fact, I can do better than anyone on a team, and I can prove that. Usually with the ego, it always works. Okay, so that's number two. You know, get some education, read a book. You know, you should always be reading, always should be learning. You know, my mom always said, you know, Ernie, you, because I was a thing. I always tell my mom, even though I know I'm fucking right, but she's right at some point. At some point, right? Is you have to know how to learn from everyone. Learn how to extract energy from anyone. You know, like me personally, you know, I'm a very nice giving guy. I give money to homeless people and stuff like that. You know, and usually in return I get blessings. That's why I usually give them money. They're like, oh, God bless you, I hope the best for you. Usually they say that, and I really appreciate that because the average person does not bless anyone. They always look for something in return, you know. And I always knew that, you know. So yeah, now even the people I used to work with, you know, these people they worked at this job for 40 years, boxing stuff. I would learn from them. You know, like the best game I got was one of the best game I got was from some shorty I used to work with, some hoe. Right? She got the job because she was flirting with the manager. I was like I was like, damn man, like, and she put me on a lot of game. Even like some I know another guy, right? He owned a um detailing car wash. Right, he used to put me on game, and another guy. This is all in one job. These people I met, they put me on game by a lot of stuff, you know. But yeah, a lot of you have to know how to learn from people. You know, stop looking at where they at, but see what's on their mind. You know, dissect their mind. You know, always be the student. Always be the student. And when it's your time to teach, you will teach. You know, but you gotta be a student first, and you should always be doing research because you don't know anything. You don't, and that's the thing that a lot of people think that they know a lot. They have the right answer. I believe no one knows the right answer. I truly believe. I think a lot of people, they don't know what they want in life. Most majority of people don't know what they want in life. A lot of people don't know what they like. You know, a lot of people don't know where they're going. People are just walking around with blindfolds on. You know, thinking that they got the magical answer. You don't have the magical answer. I believe. You know, it's I think it's like in a previous video. I talked about how people, right, think that they're talking to God, right? The arrogance in that. Like, it's like this, right? The guy that the janitor does not isn't talking to the CEO of the company. He's just not. That's not happening. You know, so there's levels to the game and there's levels to intelligence. There just is. Stop thinking you're a dumb human. I believe everyone is a dumb human that thinks that they know everything, but they really know nothing. You know, it's the ego that, oh yeah, I know this and that. You don't know anything. I don't know anything. You know, I'm just doing what I think is best for me and it's making my life easy. That's it. That doesn't mean I know something. That just means I'm just in a flow, you know? But I'm just saying, basically what I'm saying, there's a level to intelligence. So you have to keep on learning, you know? Number three, I'm going to say daily habits. Learning, you know, and I'm gonna say giving, you know. Give daily, you know, be a nice person. Hold the door for people. Talk to the person when you're lying. Talk to the person that's in front of you or in back. You have learn how to have conversation, but not ask for something in return. Just have a genuine conversation. You know, I try to teach people about communication skills. You know, and how do you learn how to talk to people? Is you have to talk to a whole bunch of people. You know, you have to know how to articulate your words and how to be nice, be kind, and know how to put pressure to a situation and how to lean back and not put so much pressure on a situation. You know, because a lot of people they have egos out here. I don't know where they got this ego from, but a lot of people they do. Um, and yeah, you wanna know that being kind will take you a very long way. Stop believing and you have to be this asshole, right? You know people they talk about on the internet, you know, assholes. They win at the end, nice guys finish last. Don't believe that garbageness. Be a nice person. Be a nice individual. Maybe sometimes you know you can't be a nice individual, but be a nice individual 90% of the time. And if you have to be an asshole, let it be at least 10 to 5, at least, you know. Because the asshole, the only asshole I know, he's either in jail or he's dead, so don't be an asshole, So give to homeless people, you know, and just give. Even if the person isn't homeless, say they got money, give them a free coffee, buy them something to eat, you know, give them some free game. Like I remember one time I was meditating outside. I'm at the park. Some handsome young dude. I see him. He got some flowers in his hand, and I meditated for like damn near 30 minutes to an hour. That nigga, he was still waiting on that bench. I'm done. I'm walking to my car. I'm like, who the flowers for? Oh, yes, my girl. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hey, man, that's nice, man. Well, you love her? Yeah, man, I love this chick, man. I'm like, all right, that's smooth, man. I'm like, well, don't ever forget that you king. He like, I needed that. I know you did, nigga. You been waiting for 30 minutes for some bitch. Don't you forget that, nigga. Word. And that's the thing is sometimes you gotta know how to motivate a random nigga. I usually do that a lot, like, motivate people, when especially seeing stuff like that, like, god damn, waiting 30 minutes for some bitch. I remember I used to talk to some bitch and I used to pull up and she used to have me waiting outside for like 5-10 minutes. I'm like, when I tell you, you gotta be ready when I pull up, like all this waiting and stuff like that. Now, like, because some chicks, they always want to feel like they're the one winning. They want to feel like they're the ones in charge. For some odd reason, I don't know why. Because when danger was to happen, you gonna ask for me. So get that out the way. When I pull up, be ready. All right. Anyways, what's another one? Be good to family. Treat your family nice. Now, depending on who you're talking to, family isn't everything. Family will backstab you. So sometimes family isn't your blood. Sometimes it's your friends. Sometimes your friends will be real than family. And sometimes family will be real than friends. So pick and choose who's your family. Not everyone is your family. And not everyone likes you. You have to understand that. What is another one that I think is a really good one? Some really good habits. Now, all these things are personal developing attributes. Always add things to your personal that's going to make you better as an individual. Never sit there and just waste time. Always trying to level up. Hope you're always trying to do better. Meditate. That's a daily habit you should do, is meditate. I think a lot of people to open up, because here's the thing about a lot of people. A lot of people are closed-minded. A lot of people, they're really stuck on their ways. They don't want to change. They feel as though, like I said before, a lot of people feel as though they know everything. A lot of people, they think they know everything. They have the best decision. So sometimes, you have to persuade a person into doing what is truly best. But here's another, I think everyone should do research on all religions. Why? It's because religion and usually politics are the biggest things that corrupts human minds. It is. So if you was to do research, if you're into politics, do the red party or blue party or whatever you have it. Read both, study both. If you're a religious person, really read all religions. Broaden up your mind. That is key. When a free mind is everything. A lot of people, they're a slave to one thing. They're a slave to a certain reality. Once you do research on all things, you become an open-minded individual. You've seen all perspectives. It's like, how do you know what's the best thing on the menu unless you tasted all things on the menu? You have to taste all things to know what's actually best for you. It's even like me right now, right? I'm working on trying to learn how to fully go digital with making money so I can go anywhere I want. I think America is cool because, I always lived in America. I'm like, oh man, I live in America. America's cool. There's other places that may be better. So the key is to make my way to the, now of course I've traveled, but as far as living there, actually feeling the experience, feeling the culture, that's a different thing than just visiting, you know, because you're just visiting, you're not staying. So you got this guard up, so go to different places, expand your mind, let the daily habit be just do research, just skim the internet, just do research on all things, never just one specific thing, never just once, because that's going to just close your mind to that thing. Okay. Now, what is another one? A daily habit routine. I'm thinking take pictures. Take pictures. When you're with the person that you like or your family or whatnot, take pictures, take memories. Don't ever forget about memories. Memories are great. Take pictures with people, have a good time, you know, you know. I want to say your daily routine should be making money, but I feel as though we all know that because one of the reasons why majority of people wake up is to get money, so that shouldn't be a thing, you know. Um, hmm. I'm thinking learn a new skill. I think that's a good one. Yeah. Learn a new skill. Now that can be about anything, that can be about uh plumbing or electricity, or like a trade, So yeah, like a trade. Like yeah, like plumbing or um some form of electricity work, automotive, carpentry, stuff like that. Try to learn a skill, try to learn something new. Learning new is something that's always going to benefit you in the long run. Sometimes what's really attractive. I remember I was some chick and she had like a clogged toilet. Fix the toilet. She thought, man, I was a beast because I know how to fix a toilet. But here's the thing, right? When you do stuff that a lot of people can't do, or you think some people think you need this master degree or you got to have a certificate to do, and you do it with ease, it makes you look spontaneous. It makes you look like a pure genius, you know. And sometimes, like I always used to tell people, I still tell people now, is you don't have to go to college to be smart. You don't. All you need to do, that same book that they read in college, you can buy that online. And as a matter of fact, you can get their courses that they're on. You can get that online for free. A lot of people they pay for the experience of school. A lot of people aren't really in school to learn. So if you're out here and you didn't go to school and you're smart enough, at least hopefully you're smart enough to at least go online and do some research, then you can surpass everyone. Because first, you're not in debt, and two, you're studying not because someone's forcing you to study that chapter. You're actually doing it because you see the benefit of it. If it's a job that you want, right? Let's say you want to become a dentist, right? You don't always have to go to commercial places. You don't have to always go to commercial places. And what is a business? That's number one. Some businesses, yes, you need licenses, blase, blase, but some you don't. And in my mind, it was never about business. It was really about how can I make money, right? What's the most efficient way to make money, right? Because what I like to do with my spare time is way better than what I like to do about making money. Now, what I'm good at is how I want to make money. But what's the most efficient way? What's the most efficient way? What's actually going to project me in life? What's going to make my life easier? Say I like being a dentist. Say I like doing that, you know. But it's taking up all my time. Now I got no time to do anything. But say I know something that's going to give me the same amount of money. I really don't like it, but I'm not spending that much time on it, you know. And I have my time back. I value time, Since I'm a guy that like follows, I'm not gonna say become a high level yogi or monk or stuff like that, but of course I'm in that life path. Just the way that I operate, the way that I think. I believe I'm one of those people that I don't that my mind. I'm not gonna say it's scoped for society, but I'm not some square that walks around. If you truly know me, I'm not some square that just walks around. I find myself sitting down at a park feeding geese, and yeah, just enjoying life, knowing that it's more out there than what I'm being told, you know, and just finding the most easiest way to get there. You know, I don't really like doing all the things that society says you should be doing. I like doing whatever I want to do. And I know that's that's my birth given right, is to do whatever I want, free will. And any animal that I see, they doing whatever the fuck they want to do. They not guided by no rules made, you know. So that's just something to stick on your mind. Um, what else? Some good habits for you. I think hmm, you know what? I think you should do something that you're scared of every single day, right? One of my things, right, when I was um just helped me with my social skills, I would talk to a chick a day, go out randomly, talk to a chick, it doesn't have to go anywhere. If you wanted to go somewhere, at least attempt to, you know. But yeah, talk to a random person a day. Just have genuine conversation. If you do it enough times, it's just going to be so easy for you to just do it naturally when you do like someone. It's gonna be just it's gonna feel natural. It's gonna feel like you're just having this is just your daily routine of just talking to a random person. And the more authentic that you are, the more that this person feels, oh damn, like I feel like I know this person. When you talk to so many random people, you become super comfortable. And when you're talking to a comfortable individual, it feels like they already know you. It's a social skill. It's a social tactic to use when you are talking to an individual. You seem so calm. You seem so relaxed that it feels like you already know this person. You already had conversation with this person before. You're just doing it and you're just having a good time. And when a person doesn't feel like they're being pushed towards anything, they open up a little bit. You know what? This person isn't pushed. They're not itching over me. Like I feel comfortable with this person. This person's cool, So, and that's the thing is sometimes you have to learn how to make friends, how to meet people, how to mingle with people. Stop having this master crazy agenda when you meet a person. Just hey man, we just vibing wherever we go. I may come for one chapter, I may come for 4 chapters. I may be in your life for the whole book. I don't know. But what I'm doing right now is I'm focused on what's happening right now. Right? And I'm not thinking about if this person judging me. I can be myself with this person, and this person want to see